Welcome back to Wyman and Bob. We're sitting down with Dre'mont Jones. And Dre, how you doing, man?
Doing good.
It looks like what kind of a special milkshake do you have there? Because they tailor make that for players, like what they're deficient in, right?
Got some collagen in here, vanilla whey protein, orange juice, and strawberry, pineapple, banana. Okay. Yeah, that's about it.
We had to clear up the important question beforehand. Is it Dre or Dre'mont? Well, and that question, too. We're starting with the hard-hitting stuff. And you said you don't care, right? Whatever works best.
Dre'mont.
Okay.
Everybody close to me calls me Dre.
Okay. See, that's what I want to know. Because some people, if you call them by their first name, they only get called that if they're in trouble. Like, if I get called Michael, I'm in trouble. No one's calling me that. So it's like, I don't want to call you Dre'mont if you don't get called like that.
Yeah,
but
you can go with Dre. It's cool.
Okay. Yeah. So we got the important questions out of the way. We learned about your smoothie. We learned about your name. Yep. What's it been like since you've arrived here and kind of gotten used to working and playing with everyone?
It's been like just a huge adjustment for me. Just like trying to learn the ins and outs. This is totally different from what I've been doing for the past 4 seasons in Denver. Just trying to get used to the day-to-day environment around here and activities. Everything's just completely different. So I'm trying to get used to it still. I know it's been a month now, and people are like, yeah, I should be good by now. But I've been there for years. So I'm getting used to the style. I like the style a lot better. It's more tailored towards being player friendly, and that seems to be my wave.
How is it? Explain how it's player friendly for you.
Just taking care of us with the practice schedule and stuff like that. To just something today during OTAs where it's usually just beating, just beating players down a lot. And granted, we go, we're going hard, we're competing, but there's some aspects where it's forced to slow it down by taking our helmets off, or we're not doing individual drills as long as we were the past couple of days. Just kind of just knock off little things here and there, which I guess other programs don't really do that often.
Yeah. By the way, they have the big TV monitors over there,
which is something I haven't seen before either.
I haven't seen it before either.
The replays, right? You're talking about,
yeah.
That's pretty dope. I saw that. I had just now noticed that probably last week that monitor was showing replays. I saw it before, but I was like, what the hell is that thing? Why do they have that?
Do you
up
get
there?
caught watching yourself up there?
No. If everything slowed down and stopped and the entire team's looking over there, then I look over there, but I'm not over there. Just I look good on that rep.
Well, it's a teaching thing though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Are players going over and saying, okay, this is what, which is pretty cool.
If you're not in, you can head over there and look at it and just see what you missed or what just happened that last play. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, I went opposite. I was Seattle first and then went to Denver. But you were a pretty good franchise, right? Denver's is one of the more desirable ones. But coming in here to Seattle, was there anything that surprised you? You mentioned the player-friendly stuff.
That surprised me.
The restaurant upstairs. It's like a 5-star restaurant.
Yeah, I was going to say the building is a lot bigger. Now, granted, Denver's building is nice, but this place is huge. Yeah, it's there's levels to this building.
You get lost in here sometimes?
Oh yeah, I definitely do. I'm still trying to learn how to navigate throughout the hallways. I definitely still get lost, but one day at a time.
Yeah. Outside of that, have you gotten used to? I don't know how much time you've had in Seattle. Have you settled in? Has that been an adjustment process?
Yeah, I've been traveling around the city a lot, just trying to do different things. Me and my lady and my new son, just trying to we've been huge touristy people these past couple weeks, just going to the aquarium, seeing the market. We've been in the market. That's our favorite place downtown Seattle. Going to some hoop games when they had the tournament here, the women's basketball. We did that. We tried to go to a hockey game, but that probably wouldn't be good for a baby, so we said no. I've been to 5 baseball games.
Nice.
How old's your child?
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Wow.
Oh man. Yeah. So you're not getting much sleep, probably.
No. I'm tired all the time. It's kind of funny. The guys talking about I can't wait to go home and get a nap in. I was like, man, I wish.
So how have you learned to balance that? This is a huge life-changing moment here, and you have to focus on learning a new team, a new playbook.
Everything.
How have you learned to balance? All right, I have a lot going on in my home life, but also this is a big role for me here.
Sure. Me and my lady are trying to balance that with each other. It's hard for us, but we're definitely getting more and more accustomed to it day by day. There's definitely some challenges that we go through, but we're getting through it though. I think we're doing a great job for first-time parents.
Nice.
Dre'mont, you guys are. Hey, if you're just spending time with your kid, exposing him to new experiences, that's good parenting right there.
Yeah, we try to get him out, just be around people, not be around mommy and daddy all day. I heard it was good to do it. People do look at us crazy sometimes when we have our baby out and he's crying. I'm like, what do you want us to do? But we know how to soothe him.
Babies cry.
Babies cry.
Yeah.
We're not harming our kid.
Hey, specifically, let's talk a little bit more about like what you're being asked to do as opposed to what you did in Denver last year. And you kind of mentioned it, but like first of all, like where are you going to be playing? Are you like an inside guy, outside shade of the guard? Where do you find yourself lining up mostly, and what are some of your new assignments?
I'm like this one new like it's like kind of like a hybrid now. I'll do outside stuff. I'll do some inside stuff.
Okay.
I won't do any like 1, 0, or 2 technique stuff like I did like a little bit in Denver, but mainly just being out, kind of being like a DN/D tackle role. It's around the same things, but a little different.
Do you think that plays to your advantages? I mean, what's the strength of your game? What do you like to highlight when you say, yeah, this is what I think I do well?
I think my quickness is number one, like being able to get off the ball and being instinctive. I'm able to track the ball really well. Those are I think the first things before anything technical I learned with our football. Those are my things I are good at, and they're still my number one traits now that I'm still in the league. And yeah.
So who's been somebody besides Clint Hurt that's really helped you? He just walked by. Yeah. We had to give him some credit. But as far as just seeing a guy that like get to know this guy, like Bobby Wagner, probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
everybody's doing their part, and that's not necessarily somebody on defense. Everybody's like just we're all integrating each other, just talking to each other, finding new ways, just learning about each other. Being a team. I like how this locker room is set up, how close everybody is. When the time's right, I'll get a chance to hang out more outside of the football stuff. But right now, I can't.
Well, I was gonna say, have you met a lot of these guys yet? Are you just kind of bonded with the defensive guys, or have you met some of the guys on offense?
Is
it still you have to introduce yourself? You're like, wow, there are a lot of people out here. No?
It's not like that yet. Still, but you still gotta get used to talking to people because you don't talk to them all the time because they're opposite of the ball. Some of the people I see on offense I don't see into practice.
Yeah.
So
Devin Bush was telling us that the plane ride out here got to him because I don't know how. I mean, obviously you were here last year for the opener, but because when you're in Denver, I mean, when I played there, it was like you're home the day of the game. I mean, you're right in the middle of the country.
It's still a hell of a flight though.
Yeah,
Denver location-wise was perfect because you can go anywhere. No, nothing was like too far or too close. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Seattle, man. We're going to Cleveland, and I'm afraid of that flight. It's like a 4.5 hour flight.
Yeah,
like 5.5 back.
That's home for you, right? Cleveland.
Yeah,
Are you excited to get back there?
Yeah, I am. Just to see the city. I haven't been in Cleveland so long. I feel like a guest.
Wow.
It don't even feel like I grew up there.
Huh. Yeah. Hey, any rookies stand out to you that I remember my rookie year. I was so lost. Mm-hmm. Second year came back, felt like I was on top of it. But as far as this young class, these young fellas, anybody stand out to you?
Gotta go for a few. Mike Morris is doing great. Cam Young, both D linemen, they're doing great. I feel like they're adjusting well to what we got going on in D-line room. They're receptive towards being rookies and doing their rookie duties. From non-D linemen, I'm seeing Jackson Smith and Jigba, Ohio State guy. I'm seeing him make a lot of things happen. I'm still trying to learn everybody's name. So, so DB is number 28. He has dreads. I can't remember his name right now, but he's impressing me. And a couple more. I can't remember the name.
Well, we're trying to memorize all these guys too. So yeah.
Give me some time.
I'm going to look up.
Teammate.
No. You got till training camp, right? And then you guys are here every day.
Number 28, Jonathan Sutherland.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting because we're talking about him the other day, going, "Hey, where'd this guy come from?" All the other guys we're talking about. So, yeah, that's. Hey, your rookie year, do you look at these guys and go, "Yeah, I remember when I was a dumb rookie." You didn't really know.
A little bit.
Yeah,
they're a little softer though. My rookie year, man, they were trying to kill me. They were trying to run me into the ground, man. Make me really feel like, you got to do your duties before you do anything else. And plus, I had Bill Kolar. If y'all not familiar with that name, is a hell of a coach. Also, he does not like rookies. Especially not ones from big schools.
Okay.
So he used to give me hell just because I went to Ohio State.
So he was trying to break you down, see what you're really made of.
He was at my neck.
Yeah.
Every day.
Well, let's get back to the Seahawks in general. Was it a surprise that they came calling? Did you know they had interest in you? The free agency process. How did that really break down for you?
It wasn't a total surprise because I heard I was part of I was going to be part of the trade that happened in 2022 in March. So when free agency came around, I expected them to be there, but they weren't there like initially when like the first tampering period happened on Monday, and like they came like later that night, and then like phone calls start rolling, and then I'm here now.
Yeah, and that's the thing I thought instantly when they brought you in was I'll bet you the Seahawks wanted you, to as part of that trade, and they obviously said no. Mm-hmm. So when they came back again, I mean that had to have been particularly gratifying, especially a guy like John Schneider who does such a good job with personnel.
Yeah, I appreciate it because they wanted to make that trade happen before I even played last season. Like I could have easily have done bad, and it kind of shows that you're still the player we thought you were. So we want to snag you up in free agency now, and I'm definitely appreciative of Mr. Schneider.
Yeah, what were your first impressions when you met John? You met Pete Carroll. I mean, did you have any reactions?
I kind of both just super cool, super personable. I like how they just like go around and just treat everybody. They don't act like they're bigger than anybody else because they have the boss jobs. They integrate well with everybody. So it kind of feels like everybody's on the same level.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. They've been doing it for, 13 now? Yeah. For Pete and John, started in 2010, so 14, I guess. So, yeah, and just the trips to the playoffs and everything. But, yeah, the facility, the team, and is it more about the facility and everything here, or is it more about the culture? Because it seems like, we were talking to Jarek Reed, who's was drafted, the kid out of New Mexico, and he was talking about how KJ Wright came over and talked to him, Cam Chancellor, Bobby Wagner. I mean, it seems like the culture here, like you were saying with Pete and John, is just so much more open and friendly.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't got a chance to talk to like the former players that are legends, but just knowing that a lot of our defensive coaches were former players, so right there kind of just proves like they like to keep it in house and like take care of each other. Especially the guys that did it the right way that were here.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself kind of as a leader? Some guys are naturally more vocal. Some are just, okay, I'm going to let my play be the example and just lead by that on the field. Are you more of the vocal leader type? Are you, hey, this is how I do it, and that's my leadership example I'm going to set?
It's kind of more of like, hey, this is how I do it. I have my moments like my momentary vocalized like self doesn't come on, I guess, until like something serious happens like on game day. Like I'm not like in practice like drilling. I'm not the type to just be cussing out a rookie, or I'm more so like, let me bring you over to the side, talk to you. This is what I see. This is what I think. These are the things I think you can use to improve, so you don't get yelled at. Because I do remember being in that position. I didn't like getting cussed out and screamed at, so I don't want to be the one just like happened to me. I do it to you. Yeah. I don't think that's right.
So you're helping the rookies out that way.
Yeah, I like to just talk to them.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, having played against Geno. Such an interesting story because it took him a while. I mean, most guys, I don't know about you, your second year, it starts to kind of click for you, and that happens for most players. But for Geno, didn't click until his 10th year. But having played against him and now with him, what are your thoughts about him?
It's the same. The same how he was when I played against him was the same it is now. Fiery, competitive. He's gonna jab at you. He's gonna talk. He ain't gonna back down for anybody. He like to show his stuff.
Was he like that on the field when you played against him?
Yeah, definitely was.
He's so quiet. I mean, we hardly ever hear from him, but I guess the field brings it out in him.
Yeah, I mean, the ones you think are quiet are always the quietest like you think.
Yeah. Well, Dre'mont, we really appreciate it, man, and thanks for spending the time. Good luck this season.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Thank y'all.
Yeah, thanks, Dre.